Self-care is not just about pampering yourself with spa days or buying something new, it is about building habits that keep your life balanced. One of the most overlooked yet essential practices is rest. Many people sacrifice rest in the name of productivity, believing that working more hours will bring success. However, without proper rest, the body and mind slowly break down. Rest restores energy, heals the body, and clears the mind. Sleep is one of the most powerful tools for self-care, and prioritizing it can completely transform daily performance. Creating a consistent bedtime routine, reducing caffeine intake, and limiting exposure to screens before bed are small yet powerful ways to improve rest. But rest is not only about sleep, it is also about moments of calm during the day. Taking short breaks while working, going for a slow walk, or practicing breathing exercises allows the nervous system to reset. People often confuse rest with laziness, but in reality, rest is preparation for resilience. When you rest, you give yourself the ability to face challenges with greater patience and strength. The more you embrace rest, the more balanced your life becomes because you are no longer running on empty. Instead, you are fueling your mind and body to handle responsibilities with clarity. Rest also deepens relationships, as you are more present and patient with those you care about. A well-rested person has energy to create, to give, and to thrive. Without it, even the best plans fail. By committing to quality rest, you begin the foundation of true self-care. Another vital pillar of self-care is mindful nourishment. What we eat affects not only our bodies but also our emotions, energy levels, and even mindset. Too often, people eat on autopilot, rushing through meals or grabbing processed food simply for convenience. Over time, these habits lead to fatigue, mood swings, and health issues. Self-care begins with honoring the body through mindful nutrition. This does not mean strict diets or deprivation, it means being aware of what your body truly needs. Fresh, whole foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, proteins, and healthy fats provide the body with fuel for energy and mental clarity. Mindful eating also includes slowing down, chewing food properly, and noticing flavors and textures. When meals are eaten with intention instead of distraction, digestion improves, and overeating reduces. Nourishment also extends beyond food. Drinking enough water, limiting sugary drinks, and reducing processed junk all support the body's balance. Emotional eating is another area where mindfulness helps. Instead of reaching for food to cope with stress, self-care involves finding healthier outlets like journaling, meditating, or talking to someone you trust. True nourishment means giving the body what it needs instead of filling it with what is easiest. Over time, nourishing yourself properly leads to increased energy, stable moods, stronger immunity, and improved self-confidence. Food becomes more than fuel, it becomes a way of caring for your future self. Choosing nourishment is choosing balance, and this choice builds a healthier relationship with both your body and your mind. Movement is another essential form of self-care, yet it is often misunderstood as just exercising for weight loss. In reality, movement is about keeping the body alive, flexible, and energized. Human bodies are designed to move, and when they remain stagnant for too long, stress, stiffness, and fatigue take over. Movement can be as simple as walking, stretching, or dancing around your room, it does not have to mean hours at the gym. Self-care means choosing movement that feels enjoyable rather than punishing. When movement is enjoyable, it becomes a natural part of life, rather than a forced task. Regular physical activity boosts endorphins, which reduce stress and improve mood. It strengthens the heart, supports immunity, and improves sleep quality. Beyond the physical benefits, movement creates mental clarity. Even a short walk can help release built-up tension, allowing new ideas and perspectives to flow in. For those struggling with anxiety or overthinking, movement becomes a grounding practice that reconnects them with the present moment. The key is to listen to your body and choose movement that feels sustainable. Some days may call for a run or workout, while others may only need gentle yoga or stretching. Movement should be a gift to your body, not a punishment. By practicing consistent, joyful movement, people create a deeper connection with themselves. Their confidence grows, energy levels rise, and balance naturally forms between body and mind. Movement is self-love in action, and it is one of the strongest foundations of a balanced life. Connection is another core aspect of self-care that people often forget. Humans are wired for relationships, and isolation often leads to loneliness, anxiety, and even physical health problems. Self-care means nurturing meaningful connections, whether with family, friends, or a supportive community. Relationships should not drain you, they should uplift, inspire, and strengthen you. This requires setting boundaries with people who bring negativity while investing energy into those who add value to your life. Authentic connection is not about the number of friends but the quality of the bond. A single supportive relationship can bring more peace than dozens of shallow ones. Self-care in relationships also means learning to express needs, communicate honestly, and listen deeply. When people feel heard and understood, their emotional well-being flourishes. Beyond human relationships, connection can also mean connecting with nature, pets, or spirituality. Spending time outdoors, walking barefoot on the grass, or simply breathing fresh air creates grounding energy that balances the nervous system. In a world dominated by technology and social media, intentional connection brings authenticity back into life. It reminds people of their humanity and their need for love and belonging. Building strong, positive connections strengthens resilience, reduces stress, and brings joy. Self-care is not something that should be done alone, it grows richer when shared. Choosing the right connections and nourishing them with time and presence is one of the most powerful ways to create a balanced and fulfilling life. Emotional self-care is equally important for balance, yet many neglect it. Emotions, when unacknowledged, build up and eventually create stress, anxiety, or burnout. Self-care means giving yourself space to process emotions instead of pushing them aside. This may look like journaling, meditating, or talking to a trusted person about how you feel. When emotions are acknowledged, they lose their power to overwhelm you. Another part of emotional self-care is self-compassion. People are often their own harshest critics, constantly judging themselves for mistakes or failures. But balance in life requires treating yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. Affirmations, forgiveness, and practicing gratitude are small yet powerful tools to nurture emotional well-being. Emotional balance also comes from learning to say no without guilt. Protecting your time and energy is not selfish, it is necessary. The more you respect your own emotions, the stronger your ability to handle challenges with resilience. Practicing mindfulness helps calm the nervous system, allowing you to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Self-care is about creating space for your emotions to breathe, transform, and guide you. When people build emotional strength, they are better equipped to nurture relationships, pursue goals, and maintain mental clarity. Emotional balance creates inner peace, and this peace radiates into every other area of life. By honoring emotions instead of burying them, self-care becomes a daily practice of acceptance and growth. The final pillar of self-care for a balanced life is cultivating purpose. Without a sense of meaning, life often feels empty, no matter how successful or busy someone might be. Purpose is what guides your energy, decisions, and priorities. It does not have to be something huge like changing the world, it can simply be living in alignment with your values. Purpose could mean creating art, helping others, raising a family, or pursuing work that excites you. The key is that it makes life feel fulfilling and worthwhile. Self-care in this sense is about aligning your daily actions with your deeper values. When your life reflects your inner truth, you feel energized and motivated. Without purpose, stress and routine take over, and people begin to feel disconnected. Finding purpose requires reflection, asking yourself what brings joy, what challenges excite you, and what values matter most. Sometimes, purpose shifts with life stages, and that is natural. The goal is not perfection but alignment. A balanced life is built when actions and purpose support one another. Self-care is making choices that bring you closer to the life you want to live. It means saying yes to opportunities that align and letting go of things that drain you. With purpose as a guide, every other aspect of self-care, rest, nourishment, movement, connection, and emotions begins to make sense. Purpose gives direction, and with it comes balance, fulfillment, and true inner peace.